Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are continuing our myth series all about after school. Today I want to focus on what should your teen be doing after school when it comes to time management and week at a time, next day, like what is important, what should your teen really be working on, focusing on, thinking about as soon as he or she gets home from school. So parents, I want to know, are your teens feeling overwhelmed as we get closer to the end of the school year? Are they starting to feel the pressure with all of the finals, all the tests, all of the projects, all the papers? Or is your teen doing okay, feeling pretty relaxed, pretty stress-free? Let me know down below, stressed, relaxed. Let me know what word would describe how your teen's feeling right now when it comes to school. Before I talk about week at a time versus living in the moment, I want you to know I want to talk to you. I want to talk to your teens. Let's set up a time to talk and figure out how school's going, how we can make it better, make sure your teen loves to learn, loves school. So schedule that free strategy session by going to the link in the description. So the myth here is all about preparing for a week at a time, okay? Now, I am guilty of this myself. So moms and dads, yes, I'm a tutor. Yes, I teach study skills, including time management. But do know there are a lot of us, and this might include you that are watching, that we don't always stay in the moment. Instead of thinking about now, instead of maybe thinking about something as early or as quick as tomorrow, we're thinking about weeks, months, sometimes even years down the line. So parents, do know if you have one of those kids at home, it's not, it's not weird, it's not abnormal. It's just a matter of we sometimes have to bring those kids, like I said, and those people like myself back to reality. So we can really freak ourselves out and start really feeling overwhelmed and stressed when we're going, oh my goodness, in 3 weeks this big project's due, or oh my goodness, I have to get an A in this class because I have to get this GPA, or oh my goodness, I really want to go to this school, and if I don't do this, this, and this, it's never going to happen. So parents, do know your teens might be having all of those thoughts, might be having all of those feelings, and we have to help them slow down. We have to help them come back to earth in the way of, okay, what is actually happening right now? What is actually due tomorrow? Okay, so that is what I want to bring to your attention with this video. And this myth is that if you have to choose week to week or day to day, we want your teens, especially if they're getting overwhelmed or they're starting to shut down just because they feel like there's too much, we want to help them go day to day instead of week to week. Okay, we'll talk about this more in a second, but just know if you're now joining us, I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on YouTube. So I hope you're a follower, I hope you're a subscriber, because I have all sorts of amazing videos all about school, learning, and how fun both can be. So let's talk about this more, guys. So we now know why your teens are getting a little worried and a little freaked out. So we need to know what's happening tomorrow. So as soon as your teen comes home from school, I addressed this in earlier videos, we can't just have them relaxing and chilling out for several hours at a time. They actually have to do some learning. They actually got to get some stuff done. And remember, that comes into your expectations like we talked about yesterday. Okay? So if we want them to do something without being freaked out about what's going to happen 3 months from now, or as we're getting close to the end of the school year, the end of the school year, we need to help them know, okay, what's happening tomorrow? What do I have to do tonight, before bed, to make sure I am successful tomorrow? So they need to know what homework to do. They need to know what tests might be tomorrow, what projects they need to present, anything like that. We also, to help them be prepared for things long term, so we don't want to stress them out. We're not freaking out about all the stuff that's there, but we can pick one thing. And like I said, this is something your teens need to do. So as they get older, they become more independent. So if I'm talking to parents and middle schoolers, they might need a little help with this. But if we've got junior and senior parents, or even college kids or college parents watching, hopefully your kids are doing this on their own, or I would be glad to teach them how to do this. That's one of the things I teach. And we've got to figure out one thing for them to do tonight that is not necessarily due tomorrow, but is definitely something due farther down the future. Okay, by picking one thing, yes, we're not ignoring those things that are going to be piling up, that are big, that are important, but at the same time, we're reducing the overwhelm, reducing the oh my goodness, the freak out moments by only focusing on one little thing. So if that means they know they have a paper due in 3 weeks, instead of dreading that paper for 3 weeks, your teens are thinking, okay, well, the paper's due in 3 weeks. I know tonight I need to choose a topic. Tomorrow, I need to do some research and find 3 sources. And then the next day, I need to start the outline. Whatever that process is going to be, your teen needs to find one thing to do every single night as a process, as a step to getting to that big, scary thing done. Okay? So parents, I hope that this helps. Do know, like I said, if your kids, your teens are worried about something big and hairy, help them stay in the moment. Help them stay in the present and realize there are things due tomorrow that are priority, like anything that is due, like even things that are due tonight. If you've got online assignments your kids do and they need to be done by 11:59 p.m., those hours have to get done first. Or if there's something they were supposed to turn into school today, and then, the teacher is being nice and let them turn in tomorrow, even if they don't have class for full credit, that needs to get done first. Okay, so helping your teens figure out priorities, super important. Something I talked about, I believe, last week in the time management myth video series. So definitely catch that. But do know this is all totally personalizable. This is something I want every single teen to know how to do for himself, for herself. And that's not something all teens know how to do. It's not something they're taught in school. It's a skill they need to learn, because once they know how to do this, to stay in the moment, to focus on little steps instead of worrying about the big, big thing, the big goal, the big due date, they won't be as freaked out about anything forever, personally or professionally or anything school related, as their students right now. So let's talk. Schedule a free strategy session by booking a call. All you gotta do, click the link in the description, provide a little bit of information about yourself, what grade your teen's in, what day and what time would be best, and let's talk. Let's figure out how we can help your teen stop freaking out, stop wasting time, stop feeling overwhelmed. Because I can tell you, parents, I know that when you're stressed, your teens are stressed. And same thing, if they are stressed, they make you stressed. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to book that free strategy session so we can talk, so we can help your teen develop better time management skills, to know how to use that after school time more effectively. Have an awesome night, great weekend, and I will see you for a new myth video series next week. And if you've got suggestions, I want to hear them in the comments down below. Bye.